G'day folks, it's Dr. Verma, board certified physician. Today I wanted to talk to you about your nutrition plan in 2025. That's right, you don't need a diet plan for your wellness and longevity. You need a nutrition plan. Now when people are talking about nutrition, they tend to make it way too complicated and it's very, very tribal. You have vegans, you have carnivores, patients are confused, no one knows what to eat. Well, let's keep this very, very simple. Let's think about people around the world that have had tremendous success in increasing their longevity. There's places around the world called blue zones where a lot of people in those places live greater than 100 years. Places like Sardinia, Italy, Icaria, Greece, Loma Linda, California, Okinawa, Japan, the list goes on and on. Anyway, this is my advice. This is what you should do. Keep it very, very simple. Number one, please try to avoid ultra-processed food. Now, all food is processed. Just chopping an apple is some form of processing, but ultra-processed food have a lot of additives, a lot of sugar, a lot of artificial ingredients. So if you have all this yummy stuff in packets lying around your house, I hate wasting food, so perhaps you don't need to chuck it out, but the next time you go grocery shopping, please don't buy it for the sake of yourselves, for your children, for your grandchildren. Avoid that. If you don't have it in the house, you simply won't consume it. Number two is increase the amount of fiber in your diet. The rates of colon cancer in this country, in the United States, are just alarmingly high. There's a whole bunch of other gastrointestinal cancers as well, which are increasing in prevalence. So I think most of us following the standard American diet, standard American diet, do not get enough fiber in their nutrition. So for me, when I'm making my morning shake, I use a banana, I add some chia seeds, some flax seeds, some psyllium husk, but whatever works for you. Whole foods are best, so you can increase your fiber intake by leafy vegetables, by pears, bananas, a whole bunch of stuff. Please focus on your fiber intake. Number three, none of us seem to be getting enough protein in our diet. Now, if you look up the recommended daily allowance, it's very, very low. It's like 0.35 grams per pound of your body weight. That's just simply not enough. I'm just going to make a blanket statement and say most of us should try to hit 100 grams of protein intake per day. But really it should be somewhere between 0.8 and 1 gram per pound of your body weight. Now you really have to plan your day out and be cognizant about this and really have a goal. So for instance, in the morning, I start my day with a protein shake. I use whey protein, but some people are sensitive to dairy products, so go for pea protein or anything else which is non-dairy. But this has about 24 grams of protein per serving. So I add that to my shake. If you're having an omelet or scrambled eggs or something, each egg is going to have about 6 grams of protein during the day. If you have a slice of chicken breast, it's usually about 30 grams of protein in that. If you're a vegetarian and you're planning on having lentils or beans or whatever, they generally contain less. Like I'm looking up the back of this garbanzo bean can and it says 7 grams of protein per half a cup. So if you're a vegetarian, you really have to plan out where you're going to get your sources of protein. Number four, eat a variety of colorful food. I've read some studies and some opinions from leaders in the field about how you should try to aim to get 30 different colors of whole food during the week. So, stock your fridge with things like spinach, tomatoes, carrots, avocado, which has very good omega-3 profile and is actually a fruit, not a vegetable. Eat a variety of foods because that's what people in the blue zones are doing, and that's probably what our ancestors did that were a lot healthier than us. And the last thing, a bonus, is our gut microbiome, the living organisms that are inside our colon that actually outnumber the number of body cells that we have ourselves, plays a really, really important role in our immune system, in obviously our digestion, a whole host of other functions that are critical to our health. If you can, try to increase the amount of fermented foods in your diet. Like I usually try to dollop a little bit of kimchi on the side of my dinner, sauerkraut, this cultured non-fat milk, kefir. There's a whole host of other things that you can do to try to improve your gut microbiome. I find most of the supplements for prebiotics and probiotics really have no scientific evidence. We don't even know if they reach the colon and whether they can colonize or become permanent parts of your gut microbiome, so I probably wouldn't waste money on those. But take care of yourself. Cheers.